So today I'm gonna be making Lomo de res relleno, and this is my first time making it. Alright, so let's get it started. So I've already washed it and now I'm just cleaning the surface dry, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the meat. I'm gonna go ahead and pat it dry with the paper towel. Now this is very important. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just finish off drying off the other side of this pan, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and open up that meat. Now you can go ahead and ask your butcher at your store to go ahead and just cut it out like the way I have it here. I got my meat from Vallarta. That is my favorite store to get my meats because I feel they're a lot more fresher there. Alright, so let's go ahead and start making the marinade for our meat. So right here I have the cooking wine, the dry white wine, vino seco, the Goya brand, and Worcestershire sauce, mustard, and some oregano leaves. And of course you need the caldo de res. This is the beef bouillon. And you will also need some parsley flakes, salt, pepper, a bowl, and a spoon. So I like to do the wet ingredients. So right here I'm going to go ahead and add my cooking wine. Like I said, it's dry white wine, vino seco, but I have the Goya brand. So I'm going to go ahead and get some and just pour it into the bowl. And now I'm going to go ahead and add my Worcestershire sauce. My Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of spoons of that, and I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of spoons of mustard as well. Now, I really don't measure anything. It's more like I just kind of eyeball it. Not kind of, I eyeball. And now I'm going to go ahead and put in some black pepper, and I'm just going to go ahead and mix that up so it can come out really good. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some salt as well. I'm going to go ahead and mix that up. And I'm going to add some oregano leaves. And like I said, I don't measure anything. I kind of just eyeball it. And I'm just going to go ahead and mix that together. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some parsley flakes. And I'm just going to go ahead and mix that together. Mix it very well. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some of the caldo de res, that's the beef bouillon, and I'm going to go ahead and mix that up together and mix it very well just until it dissolves. Now what I like to do is I like to go ahead and taste it and see if it needs anything else, and if it does, I just go ahead and add a little extra of whatever I feel that it needs. Like I felt like it needed a little bit more of the beef bouillon, so I went ahead and added a little bit more of that. And you see me here adding a little bit of everything here and there. Alright, so it's time to marinate our meat. Now this is carne de res. And it basically, when I got it, it looked like a big old tube. And I had them go ahead and just cut it for me. And they went ahead and did that. And now I'm just like rubbing the marinade all over. You want to make sure you want to try to get it all over the place. Now I'm marinating this a day before so it can marinate overnight, and it's like in the afternoon, so it's gonna get marinated really good and it's gonna taste the bomb. Right, so this is the way it looks once I'm done marinating it. And now I'm gonna go ahead and cover that up with aluminum. And make sure you cover it up really good so it can stay moist. Now it's time to make the stuffing. So you're going to need some garlic, white onion, marshmallows. Not marshmallows. 1 yellow bell pepper, 1 red bell pepper, some green beans, and 2 potatoes, and some mozzarella cheese. so this is the way it looks once you have everything chopped and ready to go. So you have your chopped white onions and your diced up yellow bell pepper and diced up red bell pepper, your chopped up garlic, and you can add as much garlic as you want. I chose 4 chopped up green beans and mushrooms, potatoes, and mozzarella cheese. So you're gonna go ahead and let your pan heat up, and you're gonna add your garlic first. Now I also forgot to mention that you're gonna need some ground beef. So I've already added in that stuffing and half of the cheese until I realized that I was not recording. So I just want to go ahead and show you guys here the way it looks once you add the stuffing on top. And once the stuffing's done, this is the way it looks. Now I forgot to add sazon in it, just to give it some color. All right, so when you guys do yours, make sure you guys add that sazon just to give it that color. But this is the way it looks, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit more cheese. And you don't have to have it with cheese if you don't want to. Now this is gonna be hard because now I gotta roll that up like a big old burrito. And like I said, this is my first time making it, so you know, I wanted to come out really good. And you can see some of the stuffing is gonna come out. It is what it is, and you're just gonna go ahead and start tying it up.